It's my feel-good breakfast show.
A very good thing to do this winter is to fill your plate up with a rainbow of vegetables. This is very, very good advice, but something that we should also be doing daily is not forgetting the white vegetables out there. You know, just because they don't sport the vibrant colors of their more popular counterparts, it doesn't mean that they're not brimming with nutrition. Include these vegetables on your plate regularly in your diet to add a variety and also boost the nutritional value of your meals as well. That's exactly what Andrea says, that we shouldn't be ignoring, you know, these ones over here. You've brought a couple of them to tell us a bit more about them. So tell me first, is it a common misperception? Do people think that because a veggie like cauliflower is white, it doesn't have as much nutrition?
It might be, and I think I play a role in that misperception because
Okay.
we always give advice on when you do your shopping, always go for the brightest colors,
Yes.
which is good advice. But the unintended consequence of that message that we need to buy the bright orange, red and yellow vegetables may be that these are left behind in the store.
Yeah.
And in winter specifically, we need our white vegetables.
Okay.
So I thought let's give them a bit of a highlight today.
Yeah. Why is that? What are white-colored vegetables rich in?
Well, if you start with the cabbage and cauliflower family of vegetables, they are packed with antioxidants and nutrients that fight certain types of cancer. So specifically cancers of the digestive system.
Yes.
And often cancer is genetic, so it's an inherited sort of risk that you have.
Yes.
So it's good to have lots of cabbage and cauliflower if you want to maintain good gut health.
Yes, okay, so this takes care of the digestive system. What about the rest of them?
Well, the onions also play a role there. They talk about probiotics,
Yes.
the friendly bacteria that we can take in supplement form for our gut bacteria. Well, onions contain something that they call prebiotics.
Okay.
Now, the friendly bacteria that lives in your digestive system, they're supposed to be there.
Yes.
I know it sounds weird, but they actually thrive on nutrients like prebiotics that we get from onions.
Oh, okay. Okay.
And-
So the probiotics eat the prebiotics to
That's right.
keep alive. That's
Yes.
biology right there.
That's right. So
Yeah.
onions are really good and you can cook them. You don't destroy the goodness if you cook your onions because not many people can tolerate raw onions.
Yes. Okay. All right. Let's move on along. So something else that we include, I think, basically, I do in a lot of my dishes is garlic that you're holding.
Garlic adds so much flavour to our diets, and thank goodness for that because it attracts us to the vegetable and helps us eat more. But garlic contains antibacterial, antiviral, antifungal properties. So if your body is fighting an infection, the components in garlic helps your body to fight off the germs.
So great for the
basically.
immune system.
Yes.
But not great for the breath, though. But you once gave me some very valuable advice on how to negate the smell that kind of...
Well, there are two things you can do. Either give people around you some garlic to eat as well, because then you all smell. You can't smell each other, the breathy, garlic breath. Or you can eat lots of parsley.
Yes.
And
Okay.
parsley helps to neutralize the odor a bit.
Okay,
Yes.
so potatoes obviously very good for the winter because you can integrate them into a lot of stews, a lot of soups. Great for that, but what did they have? What are they good for?
Well, potatoes specifically, the most nutrients you'll find in the potato are close to the skin. So if you choose to eat potatoes, because we've given lots of advice on low starch diets,
Yes.
but if you do like your potatoes, always remember to include the skin. There's fibre and minerals in there.
And by that token, we're not saying eat more potato chips, right?
No, definitely not. No, please
potatoes.
no.
I love the look on your face. No. I must admit, I did not know what this was until about 5 minutes ago, and I'm told this is a parsnip. I have never eaten this, or I've never had it in my meals before. What is a parsnip? It's white carrots?
It's a white carrot, essentially, so the name it goes by is a parsnip. We don't find it that often, but it is absolutely delicious. And seeing that you haven't tasted it before, I think we have to make up a recipe.
Oh, okay. All right. I thought you were about to say taste it right now on national television. I was like, I don't know too much about that.
No, I don't think it tastes that great raw.
Yeah.
But I'll go and dig up a healthy recipe with parsnips.
Okay. And finally, I think one of my favorites for breakfast, especially, mushrooms. Getting some mushrooms with some green peppers there,
that's nice.
adding some onion to it makes for a lovely omelette.
Yes.
Yeah, so what is mushroom good for?
Well, mushrooms also contain immune supportive nutrients and also trace minerals such as copper
Yeah.
that we don't find in our diets often.
Okay.
So all these vegetables contain unique combinations of nutrients that are really good for us. So don't forget the white veggies, they're also good.
Definitely. Very, very good for you. Make sure that you incorporate them into your diet, and you can then, of course, ensure that you build a healthy family. That's what we're all about here. And if you have any more questions relating to veggies or any nutritional questions, ask them on Andrea's Facebook page, Andrea Duplessis, Vital Expert.
Trust vital for your family's health.